Greetings and welcome to Let's Play Coldfire Keep. Let's carry on where we left off. I couldn't record the past few days. I had a few problems with my medication, and I had very severe side effects. So I wasn't feeling too great. I'm not going into detail. I wasn't feeling very good. So let's carry on. I've discovered a secret. And what's the best thing to do then? There's nothing here. Okay. Do I have to touch them in a certain order for something to happen? Maybe something opened up somewhere. Oh, wait, there are more. So let's just touch them all. Touch them. Oh yeah. So happy thoughts, happy, joy, joy. I just thought about before starting this that I really, I don't know how to say this, envy or respect people who do challenges like, I'm going to beat every game of console X or something. There was Sharpie who did it for the Genesis, and there's Peeps, I think is his name, who's doing it for Super Nintendo. I couldn't do something like that. The mere thought of having to sit through a game, and of course beating it legit, there's no save states and stuff like that. Like having to play and beat the Tasmanian Devil on Genesis, which, holy shit. or things like Aero the Acrobat for the Super Nintendo or whatever. Holy shit. No. Fester's Quest. Then again, I watched a video once, and it was about doing things 100% or not 99%. I think if you go in with the mindset like, yeah, I have to do this, or I must do it, you do it differently, or you definitely keep on doing it. There's the key for next area, grab it. Okay. How did you know? The Borsi key was trapped and no one detected it. It's very sad. Iron shield. Something for you, I guess. But yeah, like I said, I couldn't do something like that. I wouldn't want to do something like that. If I have to think about, yeah, let's beat every dungeon crawler that ever existed. Then again, that's something I guess I could do, but still, nah. I still have to. A lot of people want me to still play Chaos Strikes Back, but I don't know. I mean, I have Grid Cartographer now. There's an item in there. That's why I'm fishing. Not that I need the food. I just want the item, whatever it may be. Maybe now that I have Grid Cartographer, I can actually sit down and maybe do it. I have to figure out how to plug it in so it automatically reads the memory. That would be something. Or I just... Maybe I do a one character challenge run of Chaos Strikes Back blind. And then I have more food so I can make maps or something. I don't know. I wonder if I have more than one fishing pole if all of them suddenly start fishing. I'm not going to figure it out because that would mean I would have to waste money, but... Amulet of Precision +1. Who doesn't have an amulet yet? You don't have an amulet. It sounds like an item for you, so you hit more. Yeah, let's... Everyone get some fish. How much is the fish? We can actually eat 2 of these. Diamond shield +1. Car tube senses a movable wall nearby. Ah. Maybe it's one of those, oh, you have to find 2 buttons to make it work. Ah, there's a second one. You have discovered a secret. That's a big wall, and that's disappointing. Okay. That would be, I just had the idea, that would be like something where you have a puzzle, like one of these Sokoban puzzles that you have in Vaporum 2 so much, and if you find a secret, you can make them easier. That would be interesting. Finding secrets to make puzzles easier. Or maybe you find more hints on how to solve it. That would be something. 48 arrows. Keep out. Oh, another one of these. Car tube, disarm the trap on the switch. Okay. Hello. How are you doing? Hope you're doing great. Poison. Stun. Of course he resisted the stun spell. Luckily he also didn't hit. The sound of not hitting anything. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Who doesn't like that? Oh, come on. He was on this field. Yeah, and let's talk about a few things. I was thinking about maybe making a vlogs. I think I mentioned this quite often about role-playing games and stuff. Maybe I'll just make G-logs and play a game while doing this. Something like this, where the game doesn't really give me a lot. Earlier in my... I was talking about... I mentioned a few things about cursed items. I've discussed it with a few people. And I think the implementation of cursed items, at least in most games, from what I've seen, have been pretty bad, pretty lackluster. Like in the Eye of the Beholder games, you get an item, you usually have detect magic running, and if an item is blue, you keep it. If an item is red, you throw it away. Because they just give you negative things. Like a cursed item just gives you negative things. And I don't know about you guys, if I know that a game has cursed items, I don't equip random items that I find before I make sure they are not cursed. Like the wizardry games love having cursed items that just age you by 1 year or something else, and there's no benefit of using them. I personally would think cursed items could be more interesting if you have, for example, they make you really, really strong, but they really lower your AC or resistances or something, you know? Like you have a very big negative thing going on. Or you just don't have cursed items at all because they don't make any sense. I don't know. Like I said, it's... Oh yeah, I found a weapon. Awesome. Oh, it's a -3 sword of missing. Great. That's fun. I don't know. I always think that everything you have in your game should somehow challenge the player or give them an option for, yeah, thinking about stuff or so. Like, if the only course of action is, oh yeah, the item is cursed, if it's cursed, immediately throw it away. There is no reason to keep it, just throw it away. They are usually worth 1 gold, because I got told that in normal D&D cursed items are like, they're not glued to your hand, but they are like, no matter what you do, you always pick them up. Warrior Shaman. Ah, we found a armor upgrade. Ooh, 17 armor. She still has more. Oh well. Like they are like, I don't know, if you throw it away and you want to draw your weapon and you suddenly have the cursed item again. I don't know. It still screams at me like, yeah, okay, why bother? Like I said, if there were some penalty, but some possibilities, I don't know. I just thought about this when I was playing this game because of the food meter thing here. It doesn't... Food... I've never seen a game... Yes, I include Dungeon Master to this, where I'm like, yeah, oh, the food meter. Whoa, that's such a good idea. I'm so glad they implemented that. It really makes the game a better experience. If you can't make it interesting, leave it out. I've seen games having like, I still don't know what this is all about, but I also don't see any secret buttons. It told me I found a secret, I got XP, but I got nothing out of it. I don't know. Anyways, food. So, food meter. Food can give you some buffs. Okay. Okay, you might as well just have buffing potions or something. Yeah, but food stays longer. I don't know. I was playing Pathfinder and they had a chance of food giving you a bonus for the day. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I have to think about it. I just don't want to put anything in if I ever sit down and make one again. I don't want to put anything in there that's just either busy work or unnecessary. Buffs, for example, are a thing where I'm like, yeah. I like the idea how Path of Exile implements buffs. That you have like, if for example, Silatar here casts the armor buff and suddenly he has only 2/3 of his mana left. Because the buff, to keep the buff up, he has to channel his mental energy or something. That's something I'm like, yeah, that's cool. That's okay. Like, you can switch between, you don't have to constantly... I hate that in... Might Magic 6, 7, and 8, where you constantly, you start a new day, you rested, and then you have to cast Hour of Power, you have to cast this, then you have to cast Haste, and you have to make sure that Haste stays up, and you have to... If I could just cast these spells once, I mean, I am going to use them. You know, it's not like I'm like, yeah, well, I have a melee focused to the end, then back again to the end. Okay, to the end, and back again to the end. We are at the end. Oh, hi. Like, I have no reason not to use the buffs, so I'm going to use them. So every time I rest, I have to spend time casting the buffs, whatever, casting fire buff on my weapons, and so on and so forth. annoying, in my opinion. What's going on here? Oh Jesus, that looks inviting. To the end and back again to the end. Do I have to go through this? Oh, that opened up. Okay. Let's wait until the timer here is out. Save. So yeah, buffs is something I would be like, yeah, it would be great if we can just toggle these. Short-term buffs during combat, I'm personally not a big fan of that. I never saw the appeal. Maybe something for the cleric to do if they don't have anything to heal. Maybe that would be a thing. But if you don't have anything to heal, you're most of the time dominating the fight anyways. Do you really need buffs then? You know, that's what's going to my mind. That's what I'm thinking about. Like, yeah, what's the point? What am I doing? How is this beneficial? Can I just scrap it? Just because it exists in games that have been done 30 years ago, why should I keep doing this? Like I said, the food meter. Yeah, okay, Dungeon Master did it. I have the Beholder did it. Do we have to keep doing it? I don't think so. Unless you can make it fun. Unless you can make it interesting. That's, like I said, Yahtzee is a big proponent of this. A game is not finished until you can't add anything to it anymore. A game is finished when you when you trimmed all of the fat from it. Like, you know, you have your gameplay loop and nothing else. Nothing unnecessary, nothing annoying, nothing boring, nothing, no busy work. I don't know. That's my opinion. I don't know. That's like here, I'm not casting the armor spells because it's just for 3 turns. It doesn't benefit me in any way, shape, or form. I can maybe if I would somehow play differently, maybe. I don't know. This opened up this thing, I guess. I don't know what this is all about, but oh well. What else can I rant about? Oh yeah, this has been on my mind. Like, how do I want to implement buffs so they are actually fun or beneficial? Like, it makes sense. Like I said, did I not click on this? In PoE, it makes sense. Kinda. I'm rambling. So this was all just for the green door? Oh, I hate this waiting thing. If you're not in combat, you shouldn't have a delay. You know, thinking about this, like, I don't know. Maybe I should really, if you're an indie game developer and it doesn't take up too much of my time, I can be your complainer if you want to. I can sit down and tell you how wrong you are with your video game. I don't know. I can play it, I can tell you what I like, what I don't like, and be done with it. I mean, I have enough experience, let's say it this way, that I can see where things I personally don't like, I could still see where how others can enjoy it, you know? Like, I don't have a example at the moment. But I don't know. I can understand people who like RPGs like Mass Effect that are just talking, mostly talking. If that's your thing, okay, fine. I don't judge you. It's not. I can say, yeah, it's not my thing, but I can. Whoa, what's this? Doesn't matter what it is. It's poison. It. Looks like an ogre or something. Ogre, yeah. Huh. Like, for example, I personally don't care. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I was thinking about. I personally don't care about overland travel at all in video games. Overland travel, for me, dead time. I don't like it. Some stuff like Realms of Arcadia 1 and 2 and Pathfinder has this overland travel thing. I don't like it. I don't need it. If there's nothing really to find or nothing interesting, it's just, yeah, walk from A to B to C to D. I don't know. Not my thing. I can understand if people like that. Like, this is an exploring aspect. I personally like exploring dungeons more than maps. Well, maps on or countrysides or something. I don't know. Like, I want to be in the game world like this and walk around and not have a map, a wet line on a map walking. Oh yeah, that's where I'm traveling. Okay, it's awesome. That's not my thing. But I can understand it. So I wouldn't deduct points from that. I would deduct points if you have a combat system that's utterly boring. And it's just not fun. It's just not fun. I mean, first of all, I don't know how much he hits. I'm not going to try it out. Even if I'm just if I would just be standing here, and I sometimes have to hit the heal button with Fractal. That wouldn't make the combat more interesting. You know, that's what I like about turn-based combats. You can usually the combat goes away very fast. You know, I think that's why I never got really into JRPGs, because they have this attack animation stuff. That's what I like. That's what I like about Wizardry. It's just like text scrolling. Or what I liked about Bard's Tale, the remake especially, that you just have like, yeah, and stuff happens. If I can't interact anyways in combat, if it's a turn-based combat where I at the beginning say, you attack, you heal, you cast spell, and then I click a button and see it play out. Why would I need to sit down and watch animation fights or slow scrolling text or something? No, just bam, 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 bam. Show me the result and be done with it. But that's me. I think that's why I dislike most JRPGs, because it's just... Oh, I think Lufia 2 or Lufia or Breath of Fire. Holy hell, Breath of Fire combat was so slow and boring. Okay. I don't know what's happening here. Oh, hi. Let's see how hard he is. Let's do this fight normal. Let's act like we're actually playing a video game. Oh no! Oh, he hits me. Let's expose him. Oh, let's stun him. Ah, so exciting. Let's heal. Oh, actually... Where did you guys come from? I guess I should have used a poison on them or something, I don't know. Oh, let's just walk away. I hate spiders. I don't think anyone really loves them. Well, there are people who collect spiders. I don't know why you would do that, but there are. Okay, let's play it real here. Expose. Stun. Sparks. Poison. Stun. Expose. Why are you attacking? I stunned you. Stun is already active on Giant Spider, but it's still attacking me. Or is this his... It's pain stuff. Well, at least the enemies aren't hitting either. That's something. Giant Spider has been defeated. Oh, this is... I'm just sitting here smashing buttons. No tactical stuff going on like in the gold box games, no action-y things like in Legend of Grimrock or Dungeon Master or Eye of the Beholder. No, it's just stand there and mash buttons, and if they hit you too hard you walk away and heal up. A great X plus 1. That's great. We have the Great Sword, 2 to 12. We have 1 to 12 plus 1. I guess the Great Axe is better then. Yeah, drop the sword. Nobody needs that. The thing is, I don't really want to use the traps to kill them, because as we saw, traps don't really just give you experience. And I kind of want experience. So where's the spider? Spooder, where are you? There you are. And there's this guy. Poison! Resisted. Oh no! Expose. Heal. I have the feeling he can attack by more often than I do. So are you cheating with your rounds? The ogre has been defeated. Expose. Stun. Oh no, it resisted. Stun. I think it's also one of the reasons I really don't want to play Anvil of Dawn, because it's The combat is also so slow with the animation. And most of the time you're just walking back and forward to avoid enemy retaliation. You walk forward, attack, walk back. You walk forward, attack, walk back. And that's it's like fucking with the enemy. Not the best combat system in my opinion. Okay, let's walk back to the green door. It would be nice if you get a notification when you found all of the colors for a door, and you don't have to constantly check, oh, I moved a color. Is it correct now? Is it open? Yay, it's open. What do we get? Money! And a gold key. Theoretically, it would be more beneficial to keep your gold keys for the later levels where it may be harder to figure out what the gold key puzzle is, but I don't care. It's kind of like the skull keys in Dungeon Master. I think I never found all skull keys, coincidentally, considering how often I played the game. Well, I just see who has it. Okay. Choose, yeah. We're going to choose the next term. I thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we will see each other soon. So take care and hit the like button.